Oh no! Don't fall asleep in the hotel and keep your shit on you.
I'm leaving at midnight.
You getting the dick through the people.
I'm fucking dead.
I'm taking my piss home tonight.
Right, like, let's foreplay, baby. Handcuffs his ass.
Niggas ain't mad when you guys looking for
Really? Hold on. This is the team for the fucking. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
That's the start of the show. Music's on right now.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yo, hold on. So when you said, she just said,
Yes, switch.
I want everybody to sing. Let's really stop.
Switch out there at the screen.
No, you gotta hear this. Wait. No, you gotta wait for it. Oh, that's Tim.
Yeah, you're taking 2 beanbags
I hear you, man. Hold on, we need you to close that door. You need to come inside, close that door.
Yo, Lou. As you're switching back and forth, you're gonna have to hey, Lou's gonna have to get in and out. So we're gonna leave it open.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we can't leave it over that. But yeah, Lou's gonna have to get in and out though from time to time.
After we smoke,
You think
What you gotta do?
You gotta just check the camera feed, make sure it's working. We can make space right there too.
or right here?
Center right here. Watch the plugs there. Watch the plugs. Should be good.
Shout out to my fucking Jvckson. Yeah. We keep it spicy.
What's up? Yeah, it's rolling, right?
Pretty pussy walk. Yeah.
Hit record on that?
Pretty
That's
pussy
recording?
walk. Yeah. Pretty pussy walk.
Nah, it's recording on the computer. What's up, fam?
Oh, what's going on? There was so much going on
Yeah.
just now. I forgot, you guys. You guys just be starting shit.
It's time to start the show.
Oh, okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fvme Jvckson podcast, Podcvst with Dvllvs. Today we had an awesome guest, but there was a cancellation.
Yeah. Got a little flaky. I think we need some head and shoulders around here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We could just toss the name back in the hat.
Yeah, we move on. You know, the show goes on. It's fine.
Okay.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
Okay. So, right.
I think no more posting on social media till the person comes, though. I think we
Right.
should have that as a rule
I
now.
was thinking
That's
that
a rule.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saves time.
No, and it saves embarrassment.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed.
I ain't embarrassed, bitch. Cause we still rolling.
Period.
Okay. But for those that thank you. For everybody that came today, thank you. Thank you. These angry orchards are like, these are dangerous.
This is my first time having one of these.
So good.
It
I was
is?
sleeping. Yeah, I never had one before.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I'm like, damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, my tolerance is high.
But-
you
Yeah.
grown up.
Yeah, I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl.
Say that.
Okay. No kids up in here, not on High Street. Well, except
Well,
his
no,
kids,
there's a few.
but
But only half the time.
yeah.
JQ in the house just showed up out of nowhere just now.
He has a key. Like he said, he lives here practically, so.
Yeah, that was a good surprise.
I was told just to see if I was pulling up. So I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck it, yeah.
I love
You
it.
really have much to do.
Yeah.
This is
How I got in.
How'd you get in? That's what I'm saying.
He walked right in the door. I thought he was
Must be a
supposed-
hole in
I was
my
like, I thought he
security
was supposed-
system. Yeah.
Sleeping,
Must be a hole in my
slacking.
security system.
Shit. But so D was saying before
Before the show.
got started,
Yeah.
D was saying some spicy shit.
She was.
Okay. Hold on. Who's had sex in a hotel before? At least once, twice,
Sure, yeah.
couple of
That's
times.
the go-to, except the I don't know, the car. Or
Okay, so
I mean, yeah.
everybody's like, hold on, wait, like everybody has sex.
Not even like-
No,
Hotel
in the
sex is
hotel.
awesome.
It's a-
Yeah.
No,
OD.
not D.
You could nut on the TV and then just listen.
Not
do
TV.
whatever you want.
Why are you trying to be so
No.
destructive, dude?
TV,
What's with that?
You gotta aim that
It's the
shit.
TV. This is why.
No, it's the nut for me.
It's shit like
That.
that. That's why I've never had sex in a hotel before.
Patriot.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, you never have?
I've
sorry.
never,
Yeah.
ever,
I'm
ever,
sorry.
ever,
Very sorry.
ever,
Wow.
ever.
Because you're not trying to be like
No,
on
it
those
just
beds
never
and shit.
happened.
Okay, yeah.
But
You're
when
not
I-
trying to do that.
No, it never happened. I don't
Oh,
be in
sorry.
hotels.
Yeah, I mean, it does require a circumstance.
Bitch said I don't be in hotels.
No, I really don't. I don't go to
So-
hotel parties. I don't be
Yeah.
fucking with
That's
people
just
who
weird,
need
yeah.
to bring me to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's
Just
your
go to
thing?
somebody's
I
house,
feel
right?
like you got something against hotels. What is it about hotels? Do you feel
They
like
just creep me out as far as cleanliness and as
It
far
depends.
as safety.
But not even like when you were like in a couple with somebody, you didn't stay at a hotel sometime or anything like that.
Never.
Like that's probably been most of my hotel sexes
Never.
with like a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, like
Anytime
a
I
vacation.
traveled,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was in a house. You get me? Or
Yeah.
But I understand for Dallas, he has to go to a hotel because he got kids. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just don't have girls over when my kids are. You think I go to a hotel when my kids are here? Hey guys, I'm going out for a little while, all right? Dad, why do you have all these Holiday Inn receipts? Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it like bad. No, absolutely not. Not that you leave the kids at home to go have sex at a hotel.
In the
No,
hotel.
you go to the hotel with the girls because maybe you don't want them to come to your house. Whether
Fuck. I mean, I got a nice king size bed, you know, for that reason,
Tell
partially.
them it's a
basically.
hotel. Just be like,
Yeah, it's an Avalon hotel.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm fucking dead. Okay, well then I guess I take that back. He brings girls here then.
period.
Ooh.
He's like,
Who? Dallas.
Fuck.
Dallas bring girls here. With the kids.
Not with the kids.
Okay, not with the kids.
No, not when the kids are here. I don't
Okay.
like bringing girls over when the kids are
Okay,
here very
cool.
much. Unless it's like a long-term girlfriend.
Okay, cool.
Respect.
Respect, total respect. But you see, I kind of had his back, but he didn't want that, so I took it back.
y'all trying to do me because I never had sex in a hotel. First of all, I be in houses, sweetie.
Of course.
No, I'm just saying before you got
Nah, I'm not. No shame about it.
It's no type of
I
hotel.
never dated anybody who needed to bring me to no hotel.
So when you go on vacations, what do you do?
I end up coincidentally in a house or Airbnb type
Airbnb,
shit, but
yeah.
I don't do hotels.
Alright.
That makes sense.
I prefer because I like smoking. I like
Yeah.
being high. I'm too
Yeah.
ghetto
Yeah.
for I'm literally too ghetto for hotels.
So it's not the fact that you're too good for hotel. Because I used to
it
have
just
this.
Never happened.
I used to have this thing that, like, oh, why would you want to bring me to?
nasty ass hotel though?
Yeah, something
But
like
it-
that.
what
Some
kind
hotels
of-
are pretty nice. Some hotels are pretty
You
nice.
trust
Think about
Airbnbs
nasty.
more?
The Boston
No, but
Wharf
I
Hotel.
honestly never even really fucked in
It's
an
gonna happen. Y'all gotta leave it alone. It's gonna
Yeah.
Tell you the
Hold
You gonna
on.
be the real nigga.
Hold on.
No,
gonna look
a
at you
real
like,
nigga's
what?
gonna be in,
going in
in
this
his
Nah,
house.
I feel like. Yeah. I mean, yeah, a nice vacation is the way to go.
Yeah.
But you know, like if you go to
I
like a
lost my fucking
resort,
train of thought.
Everybody
Yeah.
got their own.
Y'all
right.
But
can't
it's
talk
just a
too much at
circumstance
once,
thing,
because
DJ,
then,
it's just a circumstance. It ain't
excuse me.
nothing.
Let's not let the orchard motherfucking garden get into the motherfucking heads, okay?
Sorry, I was just making sure she knew where I was at
Okay.
before the conversation ended.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say something that related, but then I totally forgot. So that got me kind of agitated.
Oh yeah, that always bothers you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. This is what I was gonna say. When I first heard of the hotel thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, when my ex try to bring me to the hotel for the first time, I'm like, what, you think I'm some prostitute? You know, so I used to think, like, as a younger person, that hotels were only for prostitutes. And maybe it began that way, but not nowadays. Definitely not nowadays. But who knows what people do there. But when you go to the hotel, number one, for me, I can't just go to any hotel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it can't just be like any hotel. Mm-hmm. Like, the stars got to be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it has to. And it's not so much of name as long as, well, it's a lot of names actually, because if it has like a name that I never heard before, then that means like
motel.
Yeah, motel shit is out the door.
Oh no, yeah. If it's a name you never heard before, you want it to be like a nice boutique or something.
It has
like
to be very fancy. Like, okay, we're just gonna take a break from the crib and go to the hotel. You know. It can't be like, oh yeah, I got no spot and I got like what, $70 and it's $67.99.
Yeah.
So for
we
a
could go
night,
to my mom's house or we could go there, some shit. Yeah.
Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Lose my fucking number. No. Hell fuck no.
Never. I would never. That's crazy.
It's not like I'm extra picky about where. It just so happened to be that it just never happened. Yeah. And I don't even feel like I'm necessarily missing out on the fucking experience. I'd rather be in the privacy of my home or who I'm dating's home.
Yeah.
It's just...
People like to show out. People just like to say they spent money a lot of the times, you know, because they'll go to the Encore and just like, you know, people go to the Encore just to show that they spend money.
That's a nice place to stay, though.
It is a nice place, but what people don't understand is that they get coupons.
Okay.
So people are not usually paying full rates anyways. Sorry, I just dropped the... Yeah.
Drop a DJ coupon.
It's... Yeah.
Honestly, that's not even my version of like a date anyways. I'm a little more spontaneous and not so cliche anyways.
Yeah.
As far as when I travel, best believe I'm not in nobody's hotel. When I travel, I'm out and about.
Not having it.
And I definitely had amazing experiences sexually.
Without the hotel.
Outside.
Have you been outside the country?
Huh? Not in no woods type
straight
shit.
Straight up outside.
Beside water type shit. Yeah, I've had sex in Africa.
Whoa.
I had sex in Africa.
Okay, that's a good
I wasn't
plan.
at no hotel.
Which country in Africa?
Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah,
Where?
I was there building a school, actually. I was a part of this organization.
Peace camp.
Yeah, I was building a
come
school. Yeah, I was a part of this organization called Build On that I found out about through my high school. Basically, we did voluntary work all throughout Boston, cleaning Franklin Park and shit like that. And 20 students were picked to go for free to Africa to live with a host family and build a school from scratch. So I got picked out of the 20 students. And
that's beautiful.
That was an amazing experience. I went for free. They paid for my passport. They paid for everything. All I did was go to Goodwill to get some clothes because I knew I would be building.
Yeah.
So I got clothes and long skirts because Senegal, their religion is more Muslim. So I had.
Sounds like that skirt didn't get in the way though, huh?
Nah,
Sorry.
It wasn't quite long enough.
And that didn't happen in the village. That happened in the city in Dakar.
Oh,
so
okay.
before we were there first, and then we went to build the school. And
Right.
my boyfriend was on the trip. So, yeah,
Very nice.
that's what it is.
Excuse me.
Huh?
So it happened in Dakar.
In the car.
Oh, yeah, that's what you were saying, right? You like to do it in the car sometimes.
So it happened in Dakar.
The car would be cool, but that shit ain't big enough. I'm a big dude. I need room,
Yeah, I
bro.
gotta think
Like, I need
about
boost. I got.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
gotta be like
antics
a-
and shit. Like I be.
It's gotta be a Hummer.
I'm too tall for the car.
I'm mad like extra.
Too tall for a car.
Gotta be like
Yeah,
big,
you
bro.
need a whole like
need room,
Escalade
bro.
or some shit.
Yeah.
Convertible.
I'm trying to do
A lot of
slow
sex
car.
talks. Awesome. Since we on that topic anyway, so I like spontaneous things too, right? When it comes down to sexuality and stuff like that. So one of the things that pleases me sexually is it's like it's live sex. Live sex.
You mean like watching?
Yeah.
Voyeurism.
Okay.
Voyeur, yes. Good for you.
Well, wait a minute,
You
hold
are
on.
still a freak.
Technically, it's
You
not
is a
voyeurism.
freak.
Voyeurism is kind of like you're like
watching.
peering in, like
Right.
they don't know you're watching.
No.
Yeah.
No, what is it? Not a cucko.
No, whoa.
Not-
Cuckold
You're
is
going down a whole
cuckolding is a different fetish.
That's
Yeah.
a whole.
No, not
That's when a
that.
man likes to watch another man take his wife.
That's
Yeah, not that, but I just like to watch it.
That's a damn shame.
God.
Damn shame.
fucking place. Trash. Go to your fucking place. Trash.
Listen, no, people like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? People like that stuff. Per se, okay, look at this. Per se, you was rich, right? And you had a really hot wife, and let's say your dick was small, right?
What? If
Right.
I'm rich, there's no way I'm rich and my dick's small. I'm gonna be like, yo.
Hold on. Can you make it big? Can you make it dick big?
I don't think there's.
No, not no money in the world can buy enough dick.
You can.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can really.
See, women, they can get their shit retired. I don't think you can get your shit
Yeah,
bigger.
they-
Nah, they can
You got
inject
that
some
little-
silicone and
Yeah,
shit, but it ain't
that's
happening
It's
for
gonna be
you.
like
Crazy.
fucking.
It ain't happening for
So
you.
back to what I
You're
was
fucked.
saying, right? So if you is rich and you got this hot ass girl and your dick is small, right?
Small.
So what are you gonna do? Cause you love her.
You better eat that box, nigga.
Nigga, what the fuck is that? The fuck? How long you gonna eat the box for? How
Why
long?
she would have?
She wouldn't care.
What you mean? He's rich. I just said he's rich.
How about he kicked that? Oh.
Yeah, you gotta split up if it's
This-
not
no.
happening in the bedroom.
Only
Split
women-
up.
he didn't
Don't
waste his
cuck
time anyway.
yourself. So you're saying what else are you gonna do but let her fuck another guy?
Why are you
Fucking
even
find
you
that
some
small
shallow
pussy,
shit
man.
and
Some
get
people
whacked
have
dick
Crazy.
some
sometimes.
weird
That's it.
fantasies.
Yeah,
shallow.
and if he don't mind, if she don't mind it, and he
You gotta really
definitely
like that.
don't mind it, he likes it too. Of course, that pleases him sexually. You
I don't
feel
know.
me?
I think it's definitely a fetish for like a lot of guys,
Yeah.
but it's.
I do feel like
I
it's
can't
guys that
understand
kind of lack confidence though, cause ain't no alpha male doing that, bro. Like I'm beating her shit up, bro.
No, yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah.
Hold on, with a small dick, how much you can do with a small dick?
No, but you gotta find something,
Only so
bro.
much.
You gotta bring the toys out, get a bag.
This like, hold on, which way do I go with this?
Because this is
better
just
work it out.
crazy.
Yeah.
Work that shit out, bro.
I mean,
No.
there's a large group of females that don't like big dick. I know it sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
Hey, listen,
No,
listen.
no.
Heard that
Not everybody
before,
gets the big one. Not everybody can slam dunk a basketball. Like there's a range of
There be a lot of girls
ability
lying
in
too
life.
with that free shit too.
Yeah.
Right, no, definitely.
No, on
Niggas
dogs,
do it
there's a
too.
group of
I've
girls
heard
that
stories from
they're
my
the way
girls
their
that I know.
cervix
All
and the
girls
way
be
their
lying.
Yeah, you
vagina
been
is
college,
set
get
up,
cool with some
they
girls,
only
you
need
find
a
out some
certain
shit,
amount
boy.
of inches.
You be looking at niggas and be like, damn.
It took me years to believe this shit, but there really are girls that don't like big
Nah,
ass
nah, I heard
big
that.
dick.
Yeah.
No, that's
the way their
definitely
vagina
true.
is set
That's true.
up. Yeah, that's
Yo,
Yeah.
real talk. Never mind.
That's.
I hate.
I mean,
No, what was you gonna say?
for me,
See, it's certain things that men can't say and the women are. I ain't trying to be hard with me and nothing. I got a
what the
brand.
fuck you wanna say?
I'm good. I'm good. I got a brand. I'm good. Y'all good, queens.
The only thing I hate is when girls, when they be like, oh, he was like this. If your dick is that small, there's no way you're still alive. I swear to God.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
damn.
you just wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? There's no
Dude,
way.
I think
I mean,
there
all
are
he
some guys that
Right.
fucking like they really have micro dick.
small.
Yeah, it's really super
All they
small.
need
Yeah.
is a hole in it that's
Oh,
where they can
God.
pee. That's why they're gonna stay
Yeah.
alive. So
I think there's some guys that probably aren't even that long, dude.
That's fucking.
You know, like they're really just cursed.
You better be rich.
Just, dude,
better
you're
be
just.
rich.
I don't know.
that's
you're
what
just,
I'm
I don't know what
saying.
I think
Yeah.
that's why people
Like-
like, because they're just fucking.
I-
Nah, man, I'm getting rich
Compensating.
regardless. Fuck that.
That shit's crazy.
I'm getting rich.
I'm starting a research facility. If I'm rich, well, I'd be like billions of
But
dollars.
you, I guess you
Billions of dollars.
But then you still can't come up with it.
Holy
But that's the niggas that try to overcompensate for something else, like the niggas who big Drew, yo, mad loud niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas
Oh,
that really be
the-
niggas like,
the
yo,
peacocking.
good boy. Yeah, the peacocking niggas that
That's
be
what I
too
call it.
loud,
I
like
call it
they
peacock.
liking
Yeah.
something. It be like the loudest niggas in the room, and you be like, damn, what? It's like, see, why you so mad about everything all the time? It's when everybody leaves and this
The
girl's
jocks.
like, yo, what's up,
Yeah.
babe? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
Nigga be in there
jocks
for like 1
Females be
second.
knowing though.
Yeah.
Having that.
Niggas give little dick energy.
Yeah, females be knowing. Like,
I should tell them that.
tell him. That's not our business to tell him.
No, not the guy. I'm talking about like tell the crowd that's listening in.
Oh, tell him what?
Topic. That's a whole topic there.
Tell him what?
Little dick energy.
Little dick.
Yeah, what is little dick energy like?
You can just
Like the top 5 signs of little dick energy. I wouldn't know because I don't know, but I would assume just hearing from women, it'd just be the guys who overcompensate with a lot of stuff. That's what I've heard.
Well, I don't know if I came across low dick energy. I just came across big dick energy. Like,
Different.
huh? It's a whole lot different.
Big dick energy is very complex, I would assume.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like people with those type of energies, it's like sometimes they might not be that big, but you know what I'm saying, like
That's disappointing.
Or you saying like
It's
you came across big dick energy, like guys who act like they
got big dicks, but because they have a little bit of money and a little bit of oomph and they pad,
make up for the inches.
that they make up for the rest of the inches.
He's like, I got half dick, half money. What do you want?
So big dick energy it's not just it's a confident ass guy.
Does big dick energy have value on its own without the big dick? Do you know what I mean? Are you like, this guy's
So hold on, let
cool?
me get this
Wait,
straight.
what?
The big dick. I feel.
That's what I'm explaining to you guys. Y'all not listening.
So you said big pulse energy, right? It doesn't matter if you have big or small. That's what you're saying right now. It's not based on that. It's about what you can do as far as the energy. As far
That's
as
what I'm trying to
Energy,
find
yeah.
out.
Niggas
Yeah.
who's like, oh, but it doesn't. Okay, I get it. All right, I follow. Copy.
Okay, so niggas with like big dick energy,
Right.
it varies.
Either or, sure. Either or.
It varies from different things, and a guy could be that much confident just because his dick is that big. You feel what I'm saying? And he could be broke, but to me that's not big dick energy. You need to like size down, because if you're broke you need to size
little dick energy.
yeah, if you're broke you need that little dick. Thank you, my nigga.
I was just kidding.
High five. Yes.
Damn, Lou, why are you fucking...
You got
Why are you doing that to the broke guys out there? Why are you doing that to the broke guys out there, man?
No, because you should be humble. You should be humble.
I was just joking.
Any real nigga should be humble to him.
It
No, we're
depends.
talking about big dick energy.
It depends what type of broke you are. I think you know what I'm saying. Like if you maybe
Bro,
just
okay,
never
let's
had
talk
money
about-
yet, like you really think you should feel bad about
That's like
that?
we going into morals.
If you never had-
and sexuality.
If you've never had the type of money that you're like flaunting to like niggas have like clothes and then they have like dick, but then they don't have like money.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah.
They don't have like money.
Yeah.
Meaning like they don't. Meaning like whether they're not. They act like they're making drug money, but they don't have money. Like real money. Like real niggas should have money. They don't even have bank accounts.
Those
Like
clowns.
they have like
How do you don't have a bank account? You got drugs.
exactly. Niggas don't even have bank accounts.
Oh my god.
Little dick energy.
If you don't have a bank account as a grown man, I would say yeah, you should have little dick energy.
Even if your dick is big, you feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're like one of those gangsta ass, niggas, that means you have an account just because you scam. It's probably in somebody else's name, so that shit don't pertain to you. So you valid. You feel what I'm saying? But you still a little dick nigga with a big dick, actual big dick, and you got small to no money.
Oh, your fucking place. Trash.
Constantly said and based it upon the nigga characteristics and what he's doing about himself.
Right, because there's more than just the physicality of the term.
Boys and men. That's the difference.
No, there's no boys and men because
it's about the
Boy
attitude.
niggas could be 30 and still bullshitting like.
Okay.
Sure. You're saying it's about the attitude, and you're saying that if you don't have certain things in order, you should not have that attitude.
that
Right.
type of
Like if you don't have a bank account,
It
you
goes-
don't act like you're the
You gotta
man.
have one or the other.
With me, it's all about
Because
priorities.
then we gotta talk about good poom poom energy
Yeah.
and bad poom
People's
poom energy.
Pretty pussy
What about the pretty
walk.
pussy walk? We
The
open.
pretty pussy walk. We already got that shit on
We opened the show with it. By the way, yeah, we just recorded that shit. That intro, we just recorded that shit.
We just recorded it here before you came. We got the pretty pussy walk, yeah? Yeah. That's.
I mean, just because it look good doesn't mean what I gotta do.
No, it's the same thing. The same type of energy. Yeah. So if she talking that pretty pussy walk, her money on point, her shit on point, she got her, she's, you know, she ain't.
It's the new female big dick energy.
Yeah, I feel like
pretty pussy
if
walk.
you on that movement when your energy's up,
Period.
You better be matching, baby.
Period. If your pussy that good and tight, and
I also want to shout out my hush money niggas. Give a shout out to the hush money niggas, the niggas who's getting it but not running their mouth all day.
Okay, shout out to those niggas.
Niggas who's trying to clean that money, you heard?
Sure.
Okay, shout out to those niggas. So, for me, I like a real nigga that's not, you know, that's just like when I see you, I know what I could tell what you're about. I don't like a fake ass nigga where, you know, when I look at you, then I have to guess.
Nobody likes fake.
Huh?
Nobody likes fake.
Nobody likes fake. Yeah. You know, them fraud ass people. And females too. They can be fried. You feel what I'm saying?
It's easy to spot.
Most definitely.
It's very easy. Word.
Have you been with a fraud ass female?
Absolutely.
How's that?
It's like 50-50. You're just jumping into an abyss.
Has she ever taken your money?
Oh, hell no.
You don't give them your money.
You gotta be smart. I used to be like that. And then it was just like, first it'd be like paying for meals. And then it would be like paying for bills. I was like, whoa! Down the fuck
out of pocket.
I was like, no.
I would have left your ass like, how no? Yeah. You know, when I date a nigga, you know what I do? I test a nigga, right? Then this is how I test a nigga.
Write this down, guys.
Don't write shit down. Don't take notes. I mean, men should test women too.
Damn right.
Facts.
Real niggas do.
So I do like a couple of little tests, right? Mm-hmm. Just to see where a nigga's mind's at. Like if I'm with you for like 3 months or whatever and everything's going good, like I have anxiety. My anticipation is not really that good. So I want to know what's up. I want to know, like, if I'm feeling you, I'm going to tell you, like, yo, I'm feeling you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you mean
like,
what's up as far as relationship status?
Yeah, if you're with somebody and it's been, like, 3 months, 6 months or whatever, right?
Right.
Like, so, what are your intentions?
Yeah, you want to know where y'all stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 3 to 6 months, that's enough sexting time, right? Mm-hmm. Like, sexting time. So one of my tricks is, like, you know, either faking a pregnancy.
Oh, you're toxic. That's happening. Toxic.
That's really serious.
No, it's not serious. Because listen. If you be like,
maybe you've never been a. I mean.
No. Listen. Because if I'm like, hold on, I haven't taken a test, but I missed my period. And it's like it's funny because it's almost 2 months. Okay, so you're
actually a little worried about it.
Huh?
Are you actually a little worried about it, or you'll just say this?
No, I just say this.
You just say this. Okay.
It's not actually happening. This is the test.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's not actually happening. So, yeah, I'd say like yeah, I missed my period. And it's gonna be like 2 months. Like, if he's gonna give me one of 3 reactions, mm-hmm. right?
Yeah.
The first reaction, if it's like, oh fuck no, bitch, you crazy, you trying to lock me down, bitch, you dumb. Like if he comes with that energy, I'm leaving him.
Yeah.
I'm leaving him. Period.
Yeah.
It's a strenuous test.
If he comes with the attitude like, oh, word? Let's have a baby right now. I'm with that shit. I would be a little like...
You're leaving him.
Scared. Yeah, I'm leaving him.
So don't feel passionate about it either way. So what do you need to do then? How do you need to act if you want to hold on to you?
What? Hold on. You think you might be pregnant? Let's take a test. Well, we ain't take a test. Let's take a test. That's a normal response.
That is a normal response.
Because as a human being, right. You know, you should be mindful. You're fucking me raw.
Yeah.
So how dare you say, hold up, hell no, bitch. Like, nah, fuck that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or how you say like...
You just don't want the guy to be overeager.
Yeah.
Either, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, test like that. You gotta run tests like that to know the type of nigga you fucking with. Why? Because you gonna run into, 2-3 years of him being not shit, and you knew that he wasn't shit when you faked that first pregnancy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
he talked to you like that.
What does that teach you about him? As far as the kind of man he's gonna be to you in the future?
It just teaches me that you either don't see no future with us, because if you tell me like, hold on, let's take a pregnancy test, you're not trying to leave me, and you're not, huh?
Who got overexcited? What about him?
Who got overexcited?
He likes her too much.
He likes me too much.
The balance is thrown off because she's not ready to have a kid like that.
You've been talking to him. If that threw you off already,
You're not listening.
That's the way she finds out, right?
This is how I find out if I stay fucking with him or not. I just answer your question.
Don't you feel like running intentional tests is kind of deceiving though? Like I feel like situations like that come up naturally enough where you can be like, all right, let me see how this person reacts in this situation. That's happening anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Situations.
Intentional tests. That's a little fucked up. Like I don't want somebody doing that to me. You know what I mean?
Disingenuous.
I mean, obviously, I would laugh about it afterwards. Like, I just wanted to see your reaction. Like,
oh, then you tell him it's a test.
Yeah, like why wouldn't I tell him?
That's better.
So I'm a fake pregnant, and then
no, but bitches really be
no.
That's what I thought. I thought that you carried on the lie forever.
No, how am I gonna carry on a lie and then I'm not pregnant? Like, no.
Well, you could just be like, oh yeah, it turns out I wasn't. It's all good. I got my period.
This girl,
no.
If you put that over your ear like this,
told me she was pregnant when she wasn't.
Wow.
Was that the test?
This girl went viral. She had a whole baby shower and everything, and then acted like she had a miscarriage when she never was even pregnant the whole time.
Some girls be like that.
Had a whole
hell
baby
no.
shower and everything.
I said a test.
Yes.
I will not be faking no nigga.
And then what happened at the end?
She had a miscarriage.
Wait a minute. How do you know that it was fake?
Because I can't.
This is somebody you knew?
No.
Oh, this is a story. Okay,
this
okay,
went
yeah.
viral. It was something I came across on social media.
Damn.
Yeah, she faked the whole thing. Had the.
Can you imagine how stressful it would be to carry on a lie like that? I can't understand how people do that kind of
well,
shit.
Well, Beyonce did it. Beyonce did it. She faked her whole pregnancy.
What?
Her first pregnancy.
What do you mean?
With Blue Ivy.
What? She faked her pregnancy?
Cause she had a surrogate.
She did?
Yeah, but she was pregnant the whole time. So people mentally
wait, hold on. That's a known fact?
Yes, look it up.
I do know that Wendy Williams was addressing her stomach folding.
Yeah, because you could literally see multiple videos.
If they did do that, at the end of the day, that's her husband. Like, they married.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but faking it.
It's fine if they did that, but the faking it is weird.
She faked
I think it was the faking it to the public, not to her family.
Well,
no.
Right, yeah,
no,
sure. I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
But it's still mental illness.
To who? Us?
To her.
We not fucking her. So you said to her? How?
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted people to think she was really having a baby.
That's so crazy. Like, just chill out.
Right.
Yeah, that's a little much though.
That's mental illness.
Bro. I can't.
Like, I would go crazy to have to remember to put on my stomach.
That's crazy.
And then put on, like, you know.
That's so
But that's extreme. I would never, ever, 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 if I run a test on a nigga, if that shit ain't real, I'm going to tell you right then and there, it's a test, okay? But if it's real, nigga, we ain't going to be no hee-hee-ha-has.
You know those social media couples, like the social media influencer couples?
Yeah.
That's viral because of their
hype house and shit.
Yeah, they be doing those pranks, and I'm like, I know low key these pranks be, ruining their relationships a little bit sometimes. Because those pranks just get out of hand and be above and beyond.
Yeah, right.
They go the extra mile. Like, you know how Fvme was saying she do the pregnant thing? Yeah, they tell the guy, oh, I'm pregnant, he start crying and everything. They got the fake pregnancy tests from offline, doing the whole 9 yards.
So the fake pregnancy test thing, that to me is fucked up to do to somebody.
Yeah.
Because when you're told, like, hey, I'm pregnant, your whole life is like, okay, I'm going this way now. You know, now you have a new kid on the way.
Yeah.
That's intense.
I
Or
can
you're getting an
only
abortion, which
imagine.
is super intense.
Right.
I think it's like, for me at least, like, I don't know about all guys because obviously some guys seem to not care.
Yeah.
But for me, the decision to get an abortion, which I don't think I never had to make. I think I would remember that if I did. Would be really, really hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Really, really hard, especially having kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing against abortions. Especially
No, I think people need to be able to
It's
do
just
it,
they can't.
but it's just it's an intense thing. It's such a serious thing. It's such a serious thing.
Yeah, and I don't encourage it. I don't support that. But if people have to go through that because of their, living situations or, life circumstances, whatever is best for you at the time, if an abortion is what it is,
I think it is a personal decision.
then,
I think that's what it comes down to.
don't let people get into your head about
matter if the
you.
guy wants you to get it or not. Ultimately, it's up to the woman.
Don't matter what
It's a
anybody
personal
thinks.
decision.
I don't. Well, no. I think it's personal to the parents and then mostly to the woman. But I don't. I think it's super fucked up when a woman does it against a man's wishes. I think that's horrific.
I truthfully, I hate that thing where it's like, oh, the man I have nothing to do with the situation.
No.
Depending on the relationship, like, I feel like he does. But,
You have to take responsibility.
guys gotta just suck it up and not say nothing. But the truth of the matter is, he does. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Definitely, he does.
Some women don't agree.
Yeah.
But if it's some, like, wedlock or I just fuck,
There'd be
and,
some evil
you're not my man,
in
then whatever. It's
this
not your choice. But if you like married or y'all in a whole relationship, it's like, come on.
Oh, if you, yeah. I mean, damn.
No, but if she got her reasons on some, like, yo, I just feel like you, as man, you're not ready. Look at our condition. Look at this. Like,
Yeah.
She's on
yeah.
some shit like that, then it's like, you gotta shut the fuck up.
It's so
Shut your
complex,
shit up,
dude.
yeah.
It's so complex.
Yeah,
but,
that's a heavy
yeah.
topic.
That's a very
Yeah.
heavy topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it weighs on a lot of males too. That are involved with it.
Do men? I know you mentioned men do care, but do they care most of the time when females are pregnant? Like,
I guess
a lot of the time.
I don't know if it's most or not. I don't know if it's most or not. I know there's lots of guys who definitely give a fuck like that. But,
yeah, I know a lot
I
of
don't know.
dudes that do
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Most of the guys I hang out with, I think,
would.
probably
I
would. Yeah.
Because for me, I know I'm just not. If Shorty catch a baby for me, then I mean we in a whole
Catch a
relationship.
baby.
Like, I'm not no weird nigga like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm using a situation like that, like we going out, if you do some crazy shit, like make a whole decision, like I feel away. Ross, I don't really sound like if we having it. Bring that little nigga here.
Yeah. The good part about having kids is I think usually, maybe not always, but like I think usually like once you actually have it, you're like you just get brainwashed into liking it. Like, 'cause I think that's like nature. Like in order for the kid to survive, like it like tricks you into liking your children. You know what I mean?
How do y'all feel about corporal punishment, aka spankings?
Oh yeah, that's happened in my
I don't do it. I don't do it, and it wasn't done to me. It was done to my father a lot, and he hated it, so he like stopped it. Yeah.
Some people, I'm Caribbean, so I'm
not to the
I
point.
won't be
People
as
spank their
excessive
kids
as
for
my family.
no reason.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
Not to the point where it's abuse.
Yeah.
The thing,
Not
I
to
think,
that point.
the thing with any like sort of punishment that has like I think like you kind of put like yelling and hitting all kind of in the same bucket where like it has like an intensity to it, and like the more the intensity is, the worse it is. Like those type of punishments are like hard to sustain because like eventually they just get used to the intensity and then you have to crank it up and then it starts getting crazy like where you're screaming at them or smacking the shit out of them.
Yeah, like he was
You're
saying.
at the kid doing something.
That's
that they
why
like.
punishments where you know like take something away or where there's a clear like I did this so now this happened and it's my fault consequence. You know I lost my phone or whatever because I fucking used it too much or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Hugh
Tends to I think have more of an
said.
impact.
Most
And you can do
to
it over and
have-
Your
over.
kids ask for the valid reasons all the time. They gonna already know they fucked up by the time
Yeah.
they come in the house.
There's a few things. You know, if they run into the street, maybe you smack them on the ass, you shake the shit. I'm like, don't ever do that again. You know what I mean? Or if they like
I'm talking about shit like
yeah.
being out when the motherfucking street lights on, shit is real in this neighborhood. You better have your
Yeah.
ass home.
Yeah.
So make me have to come out there and look at me. Fuck yeah, 'cause I just be running the street.
Yeah,
But
right.
And kids
I'm
are
talking
different.
back, cursing, getting crazy. Like
Yeah.
walking in the street, that's a little yank, yo. you gotta tell them like, yo, don't do that. Something wrong can happen to you. I don't want that to happen to you. You know, that's not nothing you beat their ass for. Like, if they consistently like trying to OD you now, like, yo, what the fuck I told you, yo.
Right.
You gotta get a little test, but I don't think you should violate them for that.
I think it depends too. The punishment should depend on the consequence or the action. Cause like, not to apply like the whole race thing, but I had like a Caucasian friend. And she was like, oh my God, I love your parenting style. You parent your kid, you discipline your kid accordingly. And she was like, I met this other girl, she would just beat her kid all the time. And like, when I would tell her to stop, she would just be like, I'm black. And she was like, what does being black have to do with how you discipline your kid?
I mean, that's out of context, yes. But definitely from where I'm from, kids need to get their ass beat, and I'm sorry that I have to say it that way, but you know, like for me, I can vouch for it being one of those bad kids, because, and maybe it's not necessarily that I was bad, it was just that my environment and the things that I was going through, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I was doing things that were wrong and that would get on my mother's nerves and that would piss her off. But I still did them, you know what I'm saying? So as a kid, knowing that, I should get my ass beat. You know?
I don't know. I don't think like that. I feel like maybe you should get punished, but
don't cover yourself too crazy, because you gotta remember when you think about the black and white thing. You know, most black kids was taught survival before any other lesson. This is real talk. So it's like they are raising us to survive. Like, die. So they're not playing. When we get our ass up, it's a little more intense because we running into troubles with certain things that's not of comfort. Now, not all white kids, because it's poor white kids too, but 9 times out of 10, they're usually in a situation where they can kind of have time to mature, grow up. You know what I'm saying? We rush. We're on time. Like, we at the bottom.
Unless your parents have the faster like, you gotta grow up. Sometimes you gotta do for yourself too, or your parents will swing to you like, you know what? You gotta do this and by yourself, because I gotta do all X, Y, and Z.
Right. And like my parent couldn't tell me that. My parent could not tell me that.
Everybody's different. Everybody's parents is different.
My parent could not tell me, this is what you're, this is...
Sorry.
It's cool. After the show. Okay, boxing gloves, okay. My mom, she didn't tell me, like, oh, you came in late, it's after 8, and I told you, you know, my mom, she worked from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So sometimes when she came in, I wasn't even home, you know. So then when she's asleep, I come in and she wake up in the morning and she got to go straight to work. Sometimes she have to wake me up. Because she don't catch me in the times between, or she don't see me in the time between. And phone calls, well, I thought I was too grown to, like, you know, call back, text back, you know. So with that type of behavior, you know, you are being in Dorchester, Mattapan area, like she would wake me up in the morning with like, if it wasn't her favorite sandal.
The sandal.
Wait, what?
If it wasn't her favorite sandal.
What's that? Oh.
Her sandal,
sandal,
like her house slippers, yeah. She would take those and she would just like hit me in the leg and the foot with it to wake up at first. Take it light. And then she would ask me about what I did. And then I'll be like, well, because I know that my sister or my grandmother snitched already. So I'll be like, well, I already know what you did, like acting tired, but I was kind of prepared for it. So every time I came in, I kind of prepared for the beatings too. You know what I'm saying? So I took my beatings, and it's like, but I didn't listen. You feel me? But those beatings made me strong. Why did those beatings make me strong? It didn't make me strong onto the point where like I was like fighting everybody or whatever like that. Although that's what was happening, you know. It made me strong in the sense that when I thought to be grown, I was learning to be, you know, independent. And that's something she was trying to teach me, but her communication was off. And that's the thing with, like, well, I'm not gonna say for the Black community, but for my household, communication's off, you know. So she would beat me first, and then sometimes tell me about why she was beating me. You know what I'm saying? So,
regret.
No, she wouldn't regret. She would just beat you and, like,
she tried to justify it.
That's
not justify, yeah, but just tell you, like, this is why, but not like, oh, babe, this is why, you know, don't do it again. No.
So many times.
Like, no. Yeah, exactly. You ain't gonna do that shit again. Go ahead.
A couple chances. Don't do that shit when you make it to your team.
So let me finish what I was saying. And the reason why it made me strong is because I could be into mentally and physically, I could be into different circumstances, because after a while, when the beatings couldn't help anymore, when I got kicked out the crib, and then it was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So in a sense, I was mentally preparing for something that I didn't know was gonna happen. You know, you know what I'm saying? So although I asked for it because I could have just listened, it's not that easy to say you could have just listened and follow directions, you know. It's not that easy. So I went another route, you know. And I'm not regretting that route, you know. Like, if I could do them shits again, I tell my friends I'll do them 10 times worse. Yes. Because I did learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
You get a reward for every hardship. Some people are going through living in big houses with both of their parents, and they go through a divorce, you know what I'm saying? Then they end up learning how to deal with family issues a little better before you may have. You learn to be a little more resilient towards fighting or something like that, because of what you went through. Usually people from where we come from tend to have that, and then people from a more logical, analytical stance that come up from, you know, a more comfort and understand things a little faster, more confident, can handle things calmly than we do. You know what I mean? So,
honestly,
they get detached from other shit that we got, vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's always something we get.
Is that
definitely?
Is that really
free will though?
Is that really the only or the best way to teach a child who's virgin and new to the world survival skills?
I think we went to a tangent with the child thing.
No, because sometimes
there's no instructions.
I think. Well, I mean,
teach you more aggression. You know, like kids that get beat, whether black, white, Chinese, doesn't matter. We tend to be more aggressive and have less of a like patience span.
That's not true. Like he just said. Sorry for using
for the
that
vast
example.
Majority of the statistics shows, not everybody, but we do tend to be more aggressive. It's also environment too. Like, you know, like not big differences, but I notice slight differences in my friends from like Dorchester to Roxbury. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like your environment, like there's like,
definitely.
Yeah. Environment has a lot to do with it.
Single mother and then the father's not around, you got a son, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm not saying I'm against beatings. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm saying like people that get beatings tend to just be more aggressive, period.
Okay.
Yeah,
most of the time.
That can happen, you know what I mean? Again, but I think it's all about how you instill it.
Sometimes that aggression hinders you. You feel me?
It does.
Yeah, I mean that's it could strike you in different ways. Like I said, the beatings, it put me like, to me, maybe I wouldn't have never gotten it if she would have been nice to me, because like I said, I try to override her every single time. So if she would have been nice about it and kept me in her home, I wouldn't be as independent or, you know, as on my own. And the thing is, like, with my parent, they, once you leave, they don't like open back up their doors. Like, you know, once you leave, like your room's taken, like everything's moved on. So you have to move on as a person and learn. And some people get stuck. They get stuck. They fall into drugs. They fall into other things. You know what I'm saying? fall into homelessness, whatever, you know, been there, you know what I'm saying? But it's how you come out, you feel what I'm saying? And, you know, it takes those hard times to understand, you know, people that go through it, you know.
People got to tap into free will, man.
Yeah.
You come out all the things that's constricting you. We got all these different layers that we got to learn from and stuff like that to come out of it, you know, and to let your spirit blossom and be able to find your actual purpose. All that shit is just the starting grounds, man. That shit ain't really who you are.
True.
Yeah.
Everything comes to an end. Nothing lasts forever, no matter what it is.
I mean,
that's even life. You feel me? Like, eventually we're gonna not be here. So it's like,
time is finite.
Nothing's forever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Martian, so I'm forever. I'm forever. What the time?
What time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So.
Hour 15.
Yeah. But it's been a great talk. We talked about sex. Y'all got mad spicy today. Like, what the fuck?
We talked about some serious shit.
Yeah, how y'all move on to sex to like shit like
abortion, child abuse.
Yeah.
Sex and kids. Then
we covered everything.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah. Pretty real.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
I hope it helps some people out there.
No, definitely. And hopefully this helps people, you know. Like we mentioned last week, right? Mm-hmm. Go seek help. You know, right. I see a therapist. Q sees a therapist. So find
insurance paid for it.
Therapist.
Yeah.
For real.
T sees a therapist.
Like definitely, if you got that PTSD, go see a therapist.
Definitely.
And if you really feel uncomfortable about the whole therapist thing due to several reasons why people don't like it, you always can have a therapist in the privacy of your own home. There are online therapists. There are motivational speakers and psychologists and stuff with YouTube channels and Instagram pages. So if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way as well.
Don't forget the burn sage. You heard?
Don't forget the sage.
Yes. Detox. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today with the Podcvst with Dallas Rose. Thank you, JQ. Should we do some shout outs from High Street? What new music do we have out? Coming out?
We got a big song coming out on Monday. Song coming out on Monday. And there might be a video that we get to premiere next week. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. That's the type of fucking spice I like.
26 is a single dropping, you know the vibe.
We got a big song. We just recorded that shit.
What's the song?
Play that shit. We just recorded from you. Yeah.
It's called Slide.
This is not sliding right now. This is what we just recorded with you.
Let's close out with this shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Slide.
This is what we just recorded. Yeah. All right, we good?
No, wait.
What's up?
Shout out to Q and Chonch and who else is on that? J.E. Slide. They're dropping that
Monday.
in a couple of days.
Go on social media. Get on High Street. At Rebel Empire. We'll have the posts all over that shit.
Okay. Thanks, Tiffany, for coming through. Thank you so much, Lou. Hearts. And my babes, D. Love you guys. And your girl, Fvme Jvckson, Dallas Rose. Till next time, guys. See ya.
I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Yeah. I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Yeah. Them niggas for everybody. Cash said it in a song. Treat a nigga like a dog. Let that bitch lick the bone. Use that nigga for my tub. If that nigga is a scrub, got a bag, I'ma hit. Fuck him and I leave him there. Pussy so good, nigga. Forgot to go and get the kiss. Did him like a classy bitch. Mama, we're no section 8. Came up from the gutter, no stance. Nigga, finish your plate. I got that pretty pussy walking. Bitches pussy hole raw. I tell him meet me in the store. Like to call him Chris Paul. When he give me money, nigga toss it like a basketball. I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Yeah. I got that pretty pussy walk. Make a nigga spend it all before the pretty pussy talk. Yeah. I got that pretty pussy. Yeah. Fuck. Nigga, ain't nobody compensating me. Motherfucker, I'm Fvme Jvckson. Fvme Jvckson. Jvckson. Yeah, we keep it spicy. Ha, ha. Pretty pussy walk, yeah. Ha, pretty